Descaling kettles. For as long as people have boiled hard water, crusty calcium carbonate, known as limescale, has ruined kettles. You can fix this cheaply with plain white vinegar. Just fill your kettle with equal parts water and vinegar. Turn it on and let it boil. Once it finishes, leave the hot mixture inside for an hour so the mild acetic acid can break down the tough mineral crust. Then, pour it out and rinse the inside thoroughly with fresh water. The chalky buildup completely dissolves away, leaving the metal shiny and new. Keeping your kettle clean extends the life of the heating element and stops those chalky flakes from ruining your morning tea. Removing tea stains. This is the process of getting stubborn brown rings out of your favorite ceramic mugs. Those dark circles are caused by tannins, natural plant compounds in tea that settle into microscopic cracks in the glaze. Instead of reaching for harsh bleach, just pour a splash of white vinegar into the mug. Vinegar is a mild acetic acid, a cleaner people have relied on for thousands of years. Let it soak briefly, then grab a sponge and gently scrub. The acid breaks down the tannins, lifting the brown film right off and leaving the ceramic bright white again. This simple trick keeps your daily cups looking brand new without chemical smells. Softening laundry. This means using plain white vinegar instead of store-bought fabric softeners. In the 1950s, people started buying commercial softeners to fix stiff clothes caused by early synthetic detergents. But those liquids just coat your laundry in a waxy film. Instead, pour half a cup of white vinegar into your machine's dispenser before the rinse cycle. As the water washes over your load, the mild acetic acid breaks down leftover soap and hard water minerals. When you pull your towels out of the dryer, they feel naturally soft and fluffy. This swap keeps your fabrics absorbing water properly and stays completely gentle on sensitive skin today. Unblocking sinks. This is about using common pantry items to clear a sluggish drain. You pour half a cup of baking soda down the plug, followed by white vinegar. Baking soda has been a reliable household cleaner since the 1840s. When this base meets the acidic vinegar, they immediately react. You see and hear an intense, bubbling fizz in the sink. This expanding carbon dioxide gas violently agitates the grime and grease stuck to the pipe walls. It breaks the clog apart so hot water can flush it away. This matters because a basic plumber visit often costs over $150. This simple trick gives you a nearly free way to fix minor clogs. Cleaning windows. This is a simple homemade solution made of white vinegar and water. People have used vinegar for chores since ancient times because its active ingredient, acetic acid, cuts right through grease. You just mix equal parts water and plain white vinegar inside a regular spray bottle. You spray the liquid directly onto the glass box and wipe it away with a cloth or crumpled newspaper. The mild acid breaks down the grime, leaving the surface completely clear and free of cloudy streaks. This traditional method is still popular today because it keeps your windows spotless while saving you money on expensive chemical glass cleaners. Killing patio weeds. This is a simple method for dealing with unwanted plants popping up through the cracks in your driveway or patio. People have used vinegar for thousands of years, dating back to ancient Babylon. Today, it serves as an easy, non-toxic alternative to harsh commercial herbicides. You just fill a spray bottle with undiluted white vinegar and spray it directly onto the leaves and stems of the weeds on a hot, sunny day. The acetic acid quickly breaks down the plant cell walls. Within a few hours, the leaves will shrivel, dry out, and turn brown. This keeps your outdoor spaces looking clean without putting harmful chemicals into the soil. Refreshing washing machines. This routine cleans the appliance that washes your clothes. Ever since electric washers became common in the 1930s, people have battled the musty smells they trap inside. To fix this, you pour 2 cups of white vinegar directly into the empty drum. Standard white vinegar contains about 5% acetic acid. You then run the machine on its hottest water setting, usually around 90 degrees Celsius. The hot water and acid circulate through the internal pipes. This breaks down leftover soap scum and kills the hidden mold causing those stale odors. When you open the door, the metal drum shines and the air smells totally neutral. This routine matters because a clean machine ensures your clothes actually come out fresh. Shining silverware. This is the trick to clean blackened silver spoons and ornaments. People have used that silver for dining since the Roman Empire because it does not alter food flavors. Over time, silver reacts with airborne sulfur to create a dark crust called silver sulfide. To fix this, place tarnished pieces in a bowl. Pour in a half cup of white vinegar and 2 tablespoons of baking soda. The mixture will quickly fizz. This chemical reaction breaks down the sulfur bonds. You will see the black tarnish lift away. Just rinse and wipe the silver dry without any hard scrubbing. This matters today because it cleans delicate heirlooms without scratching them. Cleaning dentures. People have worn false teeth for centuries, with the ancient Etruscans using animal bone around 700 BC. Today, keeping modern acrylic dentures clean is a simple daily chore. You just mix equal parts plain white vinegar and water in a glass. Drop the dentures in and let them soak overnight. While you sleep, the mild acetic acid goes to work. It slowly dissolves hardened calcium deposits and kills odor-causing bacteria. By morning, you just brush and rinse them off. The visible result is a clear, stain-free, and fresh-smelling dental appliance. This gentle method still matters today because it prevents painful gum infections and protects expensive false teeth from harsh chemical damage. Repelling ants. This is a natural method for keeping insects out of your home. Ants send scouts to find food, and these scouts leave behind invisible chemical scent trails called pheromones. If you want to stop the colony from following, grab a bottle of white vinegar. People have used vinegar as a basic household cleaner since the days of ancient Babylon. Mix equal parts vinegar and water, then wipe down your doorways, windowsills, and skirting boards with a cloth. The strong acetic acid wipes out the pheromone trail completely. Suddenly, the ants lose their map and wander away confused. This simple trick remains a safe, chemical-free way to keep your kitchen pest-free today. Dissolving shower. Lime scale. Hard water leaves a crusty white buildup on your shower head called lime scale, which is mostly calcium carbonate. People have used vinegar for cleaning since ancient Babylon, and it works perfectly here. You just fill a plastic bag with standard white vinegar. Next, slip the bag over the shower head so the nozzles are completely soaked. Tie it tight with a rubber band and leave it overnight. The acetic acid in the vinegar quietly breaks down the hard calcium deposits. In the morning, take the bag off and run the water. The white crust flakes away, restoring your water pressure. This matters because it easily maintains your plumbing without relying on harsh chemicals. Removing carpet stains. Spilling coffee on a rug is a classic household disaster, but treating it is straightforward. People have used vinegar for cleaning since ancient Babylon, and today it is still your best defense. You just mix equal parts water and standard white vinegar, which contains about 5% acetic acid. Take a clean cloth, dip it into the solution, and gently dab the spill from the outside moving in. Avoid rubbing, since that pushes the mess deeper. The mild acidity naturally breaks down the stain molecules, causing the dark blemish to lift right out of the fibers and onto your towel. This simple trick matters because it easily saves your carpets from permanent ruin. Deodorizing fridges. This is the process of using plain white vinegar to get rid of smells inside your refrigerator. People have used vinegar to clean things for thousands of years, ever since the ancient Babylonians. To do this yourself, you just empty out your fridge and grab a cloth. You dip the cloth in a mix of equal parts water and white vinegar, then wipe down every shelf and drawer. The acetic acid in the vinegar cuts right through spilled milk and sticky syrup. As it dries, the harsh vinegar smell disappears, taking the lingering odors of old fish and forgotten leftovers with it. This keeps your food storage space safe without using harsh chemicals, meaning your fresh groceries will not taste like yesterday's takeout. Polishing wood furniture. You can make a simple wood polish using just white vinegar and olive oil. People have used natural oils to protect wood since ancient times. You mix equal parts oil and vinegar in a bowl. Next, you rub the liquid into the wood with a soft cloth, following the grain. The vinegar's mild acid cuts through old dirt and sticky grime. Meanwhile, the olive oil sinks into the pores to moisturize the wood. As you wipe it away, the dull surface turns into a rich, glowing finish. This matters because it gives you a safe, chemical-free way to preserve your antiques. Extending cut flowers. You can make a fresh bouquet last longer with a pinch of sugar and a few drops of white vinegar. Sugar gives the cut stems the carbohydrates they need to survive without roots. White vinegar lowers the water's pH level. This makes the liquid slightly acidic, which stops slimy bacteria from growing and clogging up the stems. Florists have used commercial flower food since the 1930s, but this basic kitchen chemistry does the same job. When you mix these into your vase, the petals stay bright and upright for several extra days, and the water stays completely clear. This simple trick lets you enjoy fresh blooms in your home for much longer. Removing rust. Removing rust from old tools is a simple chemical trick. You just submerge a seized hinge or forgotten gardening trowel in regular white vinegar. People have used vinegar for cleaning since ancient Babylon, but the secret here is its 5% acetic acid. Over a few hours, this mild acid eats away at the iron oxide. When you pull the metal out and wipe it with a coarse rag, the reddish-brown crust simply flakes off. The steel underneath looks dark but totally clean. This cheap method saves you from throwing away perfectly good equipment and gets your tools back to work. Soothing insect bites. When a mosquito or gnat bites you, it leaves behind saliva that triggers an itchy histamine response. You can fix this by dabbing a drop of ordinary white vinegar directly onto the bump. People have used vinegar medicinally since ancient Greece around 400 BC. The secret is acetic acid. When you apply it to a fresh bite, this mild acid helps neutralize the reaction under your skin while acting as a natural astringent. Within minutes, you will feel the fierce itching fade away. The raised, angry red bump quickly shrinks down. It is a cheap, reliable trick that saves your skin from endless scratching. Cleaning microwaves. This is a simple trick to remove crusty food from your microwave. Since countertop models first hit kitchens in 1967, people have struggled with exploding soup and baked-on sauce. Instead of scrubbing, let steam do the work. You just fill a bowl with water and a splash of white vinegar. Then run the machine on high for 5 minutes. As the liquid boils, it fills the box with acidic steam. This hot moisture coats the walls and softens the rock-hard splatter. When you open the door, you can easily wipe away the grime with a damp sponge. It remains the fastest way to clean an appliance we rely on daily. Removing sticker residue. Sticker residue is that annoying, sticky gunk left behind when you peel a price tag off a new purchase or a label off a glass jar. You can tackle this mess with standard white vinegar. Vinegar has been a household staple for thousands of years, but its secret weapon here is acetic acid. When you soak a paper towel in vinegar and lay it over the stubborn sticker for 10 minutes, the mild 5% acid breaks down the chemical bonds in the glue. The dried-out adhesive quickly turns into a soft gel, and the remaining paper slides right off. This remains the easiest way to save your fingernails and reuse glass containers without buying harsh chemicals. Neutralizing pet odors. This is how you stop your house from smelling like a litter box when a dog or cat has an accident. Pet urine contains ammonia, which gives it a harsh smell. If you just wipe it up, the scent lingers. Instead, you need white vinegar, which contains acetic acid. When you pour equal parts water and vinegar onto the carpet, the acid reacts directly with the alkaline ammonia. As the spot dries, the vinegar breaks down the stain and wipes out the smell entirely. This matters because pets rely on scent to find their bathroom. Killing the odor stops them from returning to the exact same spot. Cleaning eyeglasses. Eyeglasses have been around since the late 13th century in Italy, helping people focus on close-up tasks. Today, these reading glasses are essential, but they constantly collect skin oils and dust. To clean them, you do not need expensive sprays. Just put a single drop of plain white vinegar directly onto a clean microfiber cloth. Gently rub the cloth in small circles over both sides of each lens. The natural acidity of the vinegar easily cuts through stubborn grease, sweat, and smudges. When you pull the cloth away, the cloudy smears disappear, leaving the lenses crystal clear. Keeping your glasses clean still matters because seeing perfectly without annoying streaks prevents daily eye strain and headaches.